Hi, I'm Mimi Kuo-Deemer, and I'm really thrilled to begin sharing a practice that's really near and dear to my heart, called the Eight Silk Brocades, or in Chinese, 八段锦. The Eight Silk Brocades are silky, smooth movements. The Daoyin date back to 168 BCE. There were scrolls unearthed inside temples in the 1970s in a tomb called Ma Wangdi. And on these scrolls, they had depictions of people moving and describing these movements as healing everything from anxiety disorders to rheumatism to hypertension, or we know today is hypertension. And today, collectively, these types of practices are known as Qigong. And I want to talk a little bit just about what Qigong is, particularly if it's a new practice for you. And the best way I know to describe it is that it's a practice that can be medical, martial, as in martial arts, and spiritual. Medical means that it's considered one of the 5 branches of Chinese medicine, the others being acupuncture, herbs, massage called Tui Na, and then feng shui, which is geomancy. Qigong is also considered martial in that it's the basis of martial arts. So everyone that you might know in the martial arts world, Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, they'll have done quite a lot of Qigong in their practice as a way to really support their art. And Qigong is also spiritual. It's the practice that Chan Buddhists or Zen Buddhists in China and Taoists have done for centuries. And the spiritual aspiration is oneness with the natural world, or with Tao. And today, we really can see the benefits of Qigong as something to help maintain health, manage our energy, calm the mind. I really like this practice because it helps to circulate the blood without taxing the lungs. And what that means is that you don't need to run necessarily or do aerobic exercise to really support good circulation of energy and vitality and blood flow through your body. So in ancient texts and descriptions of Qigong, it was a practice promoting a long, healthy, and energetic life. And that was attractive then, and it's still attractive now. So I wanted to point out a little bit of just the etymology of the characters for Qigong, because it's really helped me deepen my understanding of what it is that I'm practicing. And Qi, life energy, has this radical right here that is of rice. So rice is nourishment, it's sustenance. And then this part here is steam, which suggests that there's some sort of a transformation from heat that cooks the rice into water vapor. So that in and of itself as energy is really interesting to me, that it's nourishment and it's a transformation. And as we know from the first law of thermodynamics, energy in the universe can't be created or destroyed, it can only be transferred. So this really points to that transference and change that can take place when we start working with our energy. Gong is even more interesting for me because it's typically just described as work, but more accurately as accomplishment or merit. And gongfu, kung fu, has the same character. So it's an art of merit and accomplishment. But this character, gong, it looks like it looks like what it is actually. It's a carpenter's square etymologically. So what was a carpenter's square? It's a tool used to create right angles and make more precise cuttings for a carpenter. And then this character over here is called li, or strength, but the origin of this is a plow. So when I put this character together, it's to shape and create something with steady perseverance. Plows were originally plowed or pulled by humans. Right? We can't do this in a rush or we're going to burn ourselves out. We have to really steadily persevere to plow a field all day long. So my understanding then of Qigong and what we're going to be doing in this course is to shape and create the life energy that is all around us and transform that through steady perseverance. So we're going to get going in a moment, and in our first class we're going to look at the first two forms of the Ba Duan Jin, or the 8 silk brocades. Enjoy.